Good morning guys. So a lot of people ask me, which treadmill should I buy? Should I go for an expensive one, a medium range one, or a terribly cheap one which is absolutely awful? So this is my suggestion to anyone looking to buy a new treadmill. I would say to avoid this type of manual treadmill because you've got no real control, it's quite low quality. It only cost me £50, but I would definitely not recommend a treadmill like this. Yeah, it's quite terrible. This treadmill was extremely overkill. I would not recommend to buy this treadmill for home or personal use. It's really expensive and it's a nightmare to transfer. Overall the quality is amazing. I really enjoy running on this treadmill. It's allowed me to run for a lot longer and it's just a really good quality treadmill, but for home use I think it's a bit overkill. So this leads to the middle of the range treadmill. I would recommend to get one of these types of treadmill. To be honest, this cost me about £500, which I think was worth it. It lasted me about 6 years until I accidentally destroyed it with a water balloon. But yes, this treadmill was very good. I'd highly recommend it. And what you want to be looking out for when you buy a treadmill is the horsepower in the actual motor, because if it's under 2 horsepower, I'll try to avoid this type of treadmill because I found it tends to lose a bit of power, especially if you're overweight. It will struggle to maintain a consistent speed. So I'd say to get a minimum 3 horsepower engine. This beast is about 6 horsepower, so yeah, this is really good. I believe this treadmill had about 3.5. This one just has me as horsepower, so I'm not even sure. So yeah, I'd recommend to go for a middle of the range treadmill. So it's quite a generic treadmill, but it did the job really well. I've had many great years of running on this treadmill, so yeah, I would have to recommend this treadmill. This treadmill was called the Body Train Track Speed 5000, I believe. I tried to buy another one actually when I broke it, but they don't seem to sell it anymore in this country. So I'd recommend just to get a similar treadmill to this one. Look at the specs of this treadmill and yeah, it's a really good buy. So overall that's my recommendation. You don't want to go too cheap with your treadmill. This one's a waste of time. This one is an excellent treadmill. I really love running on it, but it's an absolute nightmare and it caused so much problems. So overall I'd recommend this treadmill. Middle of the range, does the job. Make sure to get over 3 horsepower in your engine. That's my #1 tip for when buying a treadmill. But apart from that, I hope you found this video useful and interesting, and I'll see you in the next one.